Luke, you I think you had 3 outings this year.
Yeah, well, two went well. So I had the Arnold Classic Australia, got top 6.
Very good.
And then I got the Indiana Pro, which was 2 weeks after, and I got 3rd, which is pretty good. And in fact, everyone in that top 5, apart from me, did the Olympia, so that's pretty promising.
Yeah.
I wanted to do I was due to do the California Pro. I did half of pre-judging. I got pretty sick, so I had to pull out. So
yeah, mate,
it's a bit of a shame.
Yeah, I mean, Ian Valier, he actually qualified for Olympia, which you two were neck and neck on your show. I know you just picked him on the placing.
I think he got 4th, and then I got 3rd. So I just beat him there. I mean, he did get better as the year went on, so it would be quite interesting.
I used diced at Benidorm. I judged that show.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
Yeah, phenomenal. So
yeah, good luck.
If I can have a year like him, just can get better all year, then I'll be a happy man. So
yeah, I think if we hark back to your junior days when you used to bring it, your condition was good.
It's the bigger you get, the harder it is. I don't think a lot of people realise that.
I think your trouble is you put on fresh muscle every year, and then it's bring that package in again. Well, you keep growing.
Well, with my off season this year, I haven't pushed the food as aggressively as I normally would. I took a lot more time off training after the last show, and I haven't tried to force things because I don't necessarily need more muscle. I just need what I have better. Yeah, there's certain areas I've been trying to focus on and bring up, like my chest and hamstrings. I think I've done a pretty good job, but we'll soon see. So goal now is Arnold Classic.
I think you're dead right on the fact that you don't need any more muscle. No. Just refine what you've got. You get a look bigger. The harder you get, the bigger you look anyway on stage.
Exactly. I mean, I've had Steve Weinberger said you've got enough muscle. Yeah. So like I said, Arnold Classic in March would be ideal, pending obviously the invite.
Yeah.
Do the Indiana Pro again, because that was just a great show. So the goal would be there is to win that. I'm going to do everything I can. I know I can be better than I was. So if I can go in, I think I can sneak and get a win there would be lovely. And then
I think it's very, very doable.
Yeah, I think it's doable. And then that just kind of leaves me open for the rest of the year. You know, I can get a little bit of a rebound, have a rest. Because I think my body doesn't do particularly well if I haven't rested for a while. So if I can qualify early, and then I have the rest of the year to prepare for the Olympia.
Yeah, grasp the rebound.
I can be a bit more strategic with it, have a little bit of rest before I go full bore into a prep again.
Yeah.
So we'll see how it goes, but I'm pretty excited for next year. Some big changes for me in terms of like what companies I'll be working with, so that's all exciting. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited for next year. I think next year is going to be my best year yet.
Oh, I hope so, yeah. British Bodybuilding's in good shape at the moment.
I mean, we've got James Hollingshead, we've got Nathan Asha, like Samson Dauda's just come out and looked phenomenal.
He did look great,
Yeah, obviously Flex Lewis.
I love that front double with Samson, that half vacuum, he looks amazing.
Yeah, so there's a lot of really good guys. I think I don't remember a time when British Bodybuilding has consistently been this good across the board.
Yeah. It's good strength in depth. I mean, you've got to hark back to obviously the JD Jawada eras with Ernie Taylor to have that strength in depth. Yeah. There's some awesome physiques around now, and I think Samson surprised a lot of people.
Oh yeah, he surprised me. I'll tell you that. I've always thought he was incredible, but I didn't expect him to have come on that quickly.
Yeah, he toils away in the background. I mean, he's not on the social that much, but he come and he deserved that place, and I thought he looked amazing.
He's a little bit like Sasan. You know, Sasan likes to kind of keep himself to himself in the off season, do his work, and then display it on stage just like Samson did. And you can't knock him for that. I think
that's good. I mean, I think some people put too much out on social media. Just quietly do what you need to do.
Yeah, I mean that's where social media can become a bit of shit, really, because you have to. Because some of us, where this is our living, we have to do that. Whereas, if I had my way, I would be very much like Samson and Sasan and kind of stay away from all that and keep myself to myself. But that's just the day and age. But it's better for the followers of bodybuilding. They get to see what all their favourite pros are doing all year round.
Oh yeah, it's got its plus points and it's got
pros and cons. So
yeah, it's nice that obviously you have to have certified sponsors as well.
Yeah.
So it's part of the job.
Social media is king these days, unfortunately. So
no, I think we've got. And we obviously the other classes. Ryan Terry's very good. I mean,
of course.
His placing was awesome. Kate Harrington.
Yeah.
I think she had a long year. I mean, she won the Arnold Australia, which is amazing. Second in the Arnold Ohio.
Yeah.
I mean, she's come out of nowhere. Not out of nowhere. She does work hard. I mean, people don't realise what that class entails. Gymnastics as well as the training. Mm-hmm. So it's a hell of a lot more training.
Yeah.
Three shows, I think it was too much for her, and she just burnt out.
Yeah.
But she learned from that.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, this whole thing is a learning experience for everybody. You know, like we all think we're robots and machines, but we're not.
No. I think if you manage to get your qualification at the IIO, Arnold, I think then if it's best for you, because I think you'll be able to peak again if you do reach that Olympia stage.
That's why I want to get like the kind of the Indie Pro, because that's again, I think it's either in March or the very beginning of April. That gives me a long stint, like Steve Kuklo, who won it this year.
Yeah.
He took about 2 months off, let his body refresh, and then he still looked incredibly fresh at the Olympia.
Oh, I think he put up a good show. I mean, his condition was on point. He's grown a lot in the last couple of years.
Yes,
he keeps improving that package. Oh, touched on the subject. What about Jamie Gahal getting his pro card?
Oh,
that was amazing.
I mean, we're trying to find out whether he's the tallest IFBB pro of all time. Because that was that.
Greg Kovacs was quite tall, wasn't he?
No, he's taller than Greg. There's is it Ralph Moeller?
Ralph Moeller, yeah, he was 6'7".
But that's what they say. But a lot of people that I've spoken to have said that they don't believe he was that tall. You know, like in WWE, they will say like 7'6" and 400 pounds, and he's not.
Yeah.
Like Jamie is actually 6'5".
Probably because he was in the gladiator movie, and obviously everyone looks bigger on screen
exactly.
as well.
So I mean, he might have been that tall, but I don't think there's any distinctive proof.
Not forgetting Jem Nazim, he won as well.
Jem Nazim as well, yeah.
He got his pro card in Alicante, I believe. I was judging that show.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people coming through the ranks. Yeah, Jamie, I think he knows he's got to put more size for the pro ranks. He's not under any illusions.
I think one of the most interesting thing about all of us, all of us pros in the men's open, we're all such different physiques. Like not a single one of us looks remotely like the other.
No.
You know, it's a whole mixed bag. So it's exciting for all of us because like I don't look anything like Samson. Samson doesn't look like Nathan. Nathan and James are nothing alike.
No.
Jamie's 6'5". So,
I think it'd be good to get Jamie there because there's no one really over 6 foot. I mean, Rami's only about 6 foot or just under.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a bit of a novelty in the pro ranks.
Absolutely. Like he's got a very bright future. And he's very aesthetic for how big he is as well. He's got a good appeal to him.
His legs are well put together. I mean, he has good size for a tall man on the legs.
Oh yeah. So wide as well.
Yeah.
So wide.
Harold Rillier years ago was similar height, maybe a bit shorter, similar weight, but obviously he needs to be heavier. He knows that. He needs to be up 300 plus on stage.
I mean, let's see what Jamie can do with the next 18 months of off season. I think he can put on. I mean, you see what he's done in the last. He's grown whilst in a diet this year. So imagine what he can do with an off season. You know?
Oh, I think he's got a bit between the teeth. I think we all got haters, and I think he knows he's got to bring a bigger package to the pros because there's people will say, "Oh, he's too small to be a pro." But I think he'll prove them wrong. He's a grafter like yourself. He'll put that work in, and I'm looking forward to his pro debut. That'd be good.
Yeah, like I said, it's a really exciting time for British bodybuilding, even the amateurs and the pros.
Yeah, so. I mean, hopefully we'll have some pro divisions next year. Two bros hopefully have some pro divisions next year. But obviously, then we get people coming to visit the UK from around the world. Maybe some Americans come over, really spice it up.
Yeah.
I think bodybuilding's on the map in the UK.
It is. I think we're kind of showing the rest of the world how it's done now.
Yeah,
we really are.
Without a doubt. Flex 212 winner. Obviously, all the super heavies doing very well. Kamal coming third.
Yeah, exactly.
In the 212.
Nathan in the top 10 Olympia. He won't be the only Brit in that top 10 in the next few years. And guarantee it.
So.
Guarantee it.
Yeah, there's some good physiques up and coming. Obviously, Phil and the others are getting older.
Yeah, this is changing of the guard. So why can't more of us British guys be up there?
Yeah, I mean, Dorian won it years ago. There's no need to say that someone else could come through the ranks and win that Sandoe. I believe in that.
I do too.
Yeah,
100%.
I mean, it's all hard work.
Yeah,
looking forward to next year as well.
It's all just keeps getting better, doesn't it?
Yeah. Bodybuilding world's fantastic at the moment because where it's busted wide open with a split in the IFBB, everyone's got more opportunity. There's no banning of athletes.
I think it's done everyone a favour because you can choose where you want to go. Nobody's stopping you, and it's allowing people to reach their dream of the pro status. And I think it's lit the fire under a lot of people's, because where it's been so difficult to get a pro card in the recent years, it's a bit demotivating for a lot of people. But now there's more opportunities. People are able to think, well, I have something to aspire to now. It's not so.
Yeah, I think it is a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to. I mean, all the divisions are growing. The whole sport itself's growing. And I think it's just going to continue to grow. And I think
I don't think they expect the amount of shows this year or the amount of interest.
No.
In the pro league.
Well, imagine what's going to be like next year. I mean, this is the first year and it's already blown up. So.
Oh yeah. I think Europe's very. I speak to all the European promoters and they're so happy about the fact that they've got pro league in each of their
Well,
countries.
yeah, because I mean, you look at all these European countries; it's untapped. I mean, I think the British finals was one of the only shows in Europe that still had a pro card.
Yep.
And now they're able to get pro cards in all these European countries, and then you see some of these European guys are freaks.
Yeah, oh yeah, across all the divisions.
Yeah.
I mean, from men's physique right through classic. I think classic's a class that I'm enjoying at the moment because it's growing. It's growing very well. Because obviously the classic look, like with Wesley Bizzers and Brion, people like that, and there's something to aspire to.
I quite like wellness.
Yeah, wellness class is good. They're obviously they're introducing that worldwide to try at amateur level. Obviously no pro carders yet, but I think I love the look. I love the look.
I think it's great, but you know, it actually is very different. Like people like, what's the difference in bikini? It actually is very different. And you look at the trends in the training community now amongst women, it's a lot of lower body training. Because a lot of women really want their lower body as big as possible and keep their upper body quite slight. And now they have somewhere to go.
Yeah, I like division because they've actually got to train hard to train that look.
You can't get glutes, hamstrings, and quads like that by training like a.
And I think that's a bit of a reward for them if they train their legs hard and they grow.
Yep.
And I do like that lower upper body split, with the bikini upper body, more figure, lower body. I think that's fantastic.
I do too.
And they get rewarded for that.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next year. I'll be enjoying the judging worldwide, and may it continue.
Absolutely.